Okay, traders, let's talk about MTP. What is going on here? What happened today? I want to do a lesson on it. I think this will be really valuable for some of you guys. Popped up there in pre-market. Let's get into it. MTP popped up on the intensity scanners this morning. Link in the description if you guys are interested in that 33% off. MTP this morning in pre-market was actually trading 2 times its normal volume. Let's pull down the daily chart here so you guys can see this. This is the volume on today on MTP. So compared to most days, this is getting a lot higher volume than most normal days. And that's one of the criteria you want to see when pulling up tickers to look at before the open of the day. For some good opportunity, you would like to see volume that's trading at least 3 or 4 or 5 times relative to its normal trading day. So we see MTP pulling up here, breaking the 50-day. It came up to resistance right there around $3.95, $4. Draw that line out right there, and oftentimes these will break a moving average, coming up to daily resistance on the chart and then end up pulling back, retracing that move. That 50 days at 322. Now it's sitting pretty heavy under that, probably going to continue to fade on off. MTP was actually a stock I almost picked up here in pre-market at 260 on the long side. Didn't really take a trade worth going over this morning, but I did think MTP provided some good learning lessons here. This one was a lower flow, as you can tell. This one went from about 250 to 386, and it went parabolic out of the gates. So let's be patient with these traders. It broke the 50-day, coming up to daily resistance there. Some people getting in early. You see it topped out at 386, coming right up to that line to 390. But this is the main thing I want you guys to note when trading these. Look for that support. So what is MTP respecting as support? It's respecting that 355, 350 area, the half dollar. That is the area that the stock was respecting. You see all these candlesticks coming right down to that level. Ended up cracking beneath it, but then popping right back up through it. Now what we want to see is lower highs. We have a high at 386, popped up near that daily resistance line there, and then it started pulling back and forming lower highs. That's what we want to see. Lower highs getting squeezed to that support, the 355 area. You see all these lower shadows that are forming every time this thing pops up. It's getting heavily shorted into when it comes up to that trend line before it cracks, and that's what you want to see. When this thing cracks, fails that support line that it has been respecting the whole day, this thing is going to turn into a good short. Ended up turning into a great short under the VWAP as well. That became heavy, and now it's been fading off throughout the rest of the day so far. When it cracked under it, that's when the stock said, I'm done. So the VWAP is a great indicator on the chart to know if a stock is healthy, bullish, or bearish. This is going to be a shorter video. MTP, I wanted to go over this because it does provide a good learning lesson. Be patient with these guys. The best opportunity came on this at 10:30 when it cracked that trend line. Always pull up your daily resistance. We had $4 as daily support, and we had $4.14 as the 200-day moving average. So a lot of tough resistance when coming up to this 380 level. And you see these upper shadows because a lot of people were trying to get in early to this. Great opportunity here on MTP. Unfortunately, I didn't have shorts here. If you guys noticed this pattern as well, or noticed any other patterns you want to go over, put them in the comments section below. Let me know how you guys did today. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, traders, and we will see you all tomorrow.